Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today it is Odin's Day, the 13th day of the month of Augustus, and the moon is waning. It was still pretty big the other day, but it's waning. Apparently we're still in the Perseids as well, although, as always seems to happen in Toronto, we have cloudy skies. So, from an augury standpoint, I think that's probably okay for us since we're not going to be seeing any of the big scary things that might be happening. But I don't know, and it's annoying because I want to see the stuff. So, not the scary things, but the exciting in the sky phenomena. So, So anyway, let's see what message wants to come through today. I hope you're all well. We're still having a bit of heat. We're supposed to be almost out of the heat wave, but we'll see. We'll see. So yes, this message is for whoever this message is for, and it's for whenever you find this video. And so if you watch it and it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe it's not for you today. Maybe it's not for you, or maybe it's not for you today. Maybe it's for you another time. So we'll see. But this is the message that wants to come through today, and we're going to have a look at it. I'm just going to lay out all the runes to begin with, and then we will read it. Doopy-doo. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see what we have. Central issue today for the message that wanted to come through today is Avaz reversed. Avaz is the rune of the horse. The horse is movement and also spirit. So when it's reversed, this turns inward. So on the outer side of things, it's just not moving forward. You're basically where you are. And any galloping that you're doing is internal, and you're letting your spirit carry you there. Now, the reason this has happened, it looks like, is that you've just passed through a major threshold. So, well, it's not a major threshold. It is a major threshold, but it was like a big challenge that you've just been through. It wasn't an impossible challenge. You did have to psych yourself up to get through it, but you got through it. So this is something that has already been done by the time you're watching this message. So at this point, you're holding off on galloping, and maybe you've just basically collapsed from exhaustion from getting through the challenge, which is also a thing. So you definitely want to make sure that you're doing that in this moment. So you're not galloping forward outwardly at the moment, but you are moving swiftly inwardly while you sort things out inside. What is going to help you? We have Yira, which is the rune of the harvest and also time, and we have Pertho. So a couple things. First of all, what's helping you immediately is that you have just completed a thing, which is this, the big challenge that you've just gotten through. And you are seeing the fruits of your labors. You are having the abundance from this, and you're also focusing very much on the present moment in this moment. And that's very important to do. So that's sort of, you're having closure for what you've just gotten through, but you're also enjoying the fruits of your labors from what you've just gotten through. So congratulations, and you completed that. So sit on that for a bit. What also is going to help, and what's going to help with that, is that you are now sitting in a situation where you have unlocked this whole new world in front of you, basically. So we have Pertho, which is the rune of the lot box. This has to do with surprises and fate. Whatever is in the lot box was already in the lot box. So it's like, this is what was there all along, but now it's finally been revealed to you. And it's kind of like you worked really, really hard to get to this threshold, and you worked really hard to cross it. And so now you're not only enjoying the fruits of your labors, but what helps you with that is just that you're in the new place that you're able to do that in. So it's like this big, you worked really hard and it's unlocked a thing. You've unboxed it. You're in it. You're in the new world that you've unlocked the door for. And so everything there is now being revealed to you. And at the same time, you're able to enjoy the results of what you have just gotten through. What isn't going to help is we have Vunyo reversed and we have Ingvaz. So first of all, I'm going to start with what really, really isn't going to help you, which is Ingvaz. And that is basically that once you cross the threshold, this is a new world for you. So it's not going to help for you to grab things and try to force them to be what the world was that you used to be in. So it's like you can't tell the new world to be what it isn't. You have to get used to the new world, which is what you're doing now. And so you're basically, you're you're getting to know it now. You're sort of breathing in the new air and sort of metabolizing the new nutrients based on where you are now, instead of trying to carry over from where you were before and forcing that template onto where we are now. What also isn't going to help is you're worried about unhappiness, basically. We have when you're reversed, so once you cross the threshold, you feel like everything's upside down and you're like, how could I ever be happy here? This is not in my comfort zone. I don't have Othello reversed here, but same sort of idea where you're like, I don't know, is there happiness here for me? Will I regret this? And honestly, I mean, as always, the way I read, this is your path line through the issue. This is what helps and this is what isn't. But these are generally opposites. And everything here is the antidote to everything here. So if you feel like that, if you feel like, will I ever be happy in this new world? This is all new. Everything feels upside down. You've already answered that, basically. We're seeing the fruits of your labors. All the work that you did has now come to fruition. You're being nourished by it. There's a sense of abundance and there's a sense of completion. So that alone is making you feel happy in that. So already you're experiencing happiness on this new ground, and that's a good thing. So the answer to that question is yes, you will, and you are, if you look for it. The answer to this one is, instead of trying to force this new world to conform to the previous world's template, you're going to open up to what is being revealed to you, which is very exciting. And that's exciting enough that it's going to help you overwrite what you are expecting from the world around you. So definitely will help you with that. What this is all going to lead you to is we have Berkana reversed. Berkana is the rune of the birch tree and birth. It's the birch tree, but it has to do with beginnings and birth. And reversed on the path line, I'm going to read this a couple ways. First of all, after you've taken this step that you're in now, where you're just basically panting, you've basically gotten through the door, you've crossed the threshold, you're in the new world, and you're just basically catching your breath at this point. But once you've gotten through that, you're then going to want to take a couple steps back, stand almost like just past the doorway, which is where you are now, but sort of like back up like you're just coming through and go, okay, now we're going to start fresh. We're going to come through into this world rested, because we just needed to rest just now, and then move forward from there. The other thing Berkana reversed is referring to as an inner birth. So there's like an inner rebirthing happening. You're kindling a new you that is going to unfurl as you move forward into this new world. So wow, whirlwind. So that is the message that wanted to come through for you today. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.